Hello everyone, and we're back with Skyrim. We are in the Blue Palace, where we still need to talk to the Jarl. But the Jarl and her assistants are sleeping at the moment, and we are going to wake them up. They should be somewhere in this wing. Let's start over here. Oh, she's the Imperial Wizard, I think. She might be a nasty one. Troll slaying. She has an enchanting table, which we don't need.
Be careful.
Oops. You don't mind. Look at those eyes. Sibyl Stenter.
I have little patience for mundane concerns. If I needed something from you, you would know.
Yeah, what's your problem?
Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution.
Yeah, sure, I'll see what I can do.
I don't expect you to be capable of even that.
Pine Moon Cave, so we're about to go, well, not about to, but there is a vampire quest now. So we will encounter vampires maybe very soon. Okay, we can ask her all kinds of stuff here. How long have you been the court wizard?
I was a member of the court during the reign of Toryg's father. It was Toryg who appointed me to the position.
You look very young, but let's ask her this. So you and High King Toryg were close?
Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Toryg on the throne. He made a fine king. A fine king.
Let's ask him again.
I was a
Her
member
again.
of the court during the reign of Toryg's
And now
father.
this time, you look very
It was
young.
Torg. I like to think I've aged well. I'm certainly wiser than I once was. And I know when one should speak, and when one should hold their tongue.
Is that the key to being young? To looking young? Where were you there when High King Toryg died?
I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day.
And why was Toryg killed?
Because Ulfric needed a symbol. Someone he could defeat that represented the Empire. The White Gold Concordat. The banning of Talos worship. Toryg's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Toryg became that symbol.
So the war started when Islot died?
No, even after Islot died, the Moot voted to make Toryg High King of Skyrim. But Ulfric was at that Moot, continually talking about Skyrim's independence in terms just shy of treason. I don't think Ulfric knew how much Toryg respected him for that. If Ulfric had asked Toryg directly to stand up, to declare independence, Toryg might have done it.
And meanwhile, Forstek? No, I think it's Belrond is doing some enchanting. She doesn't seem like a very evil woman. I'm trying to think of the NPC that portrayed her as such. It was the other alchemist. Forgot her name. So why didn't Toryg ever declare independence?
Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that Skyrim cannot slay alone. Because many Nords are part of the Imperial Army even now. Because the food and resources we get from the Empire are important to our people. Because even if we can't openly worship him, Talos the God was once Tiber Septim the man, and this is his empire. And Toryg wasn't ready to let it fall apart.
There was another option in here, so I'm going to press it again.
I was, to my shame.
How did it happen?
Ulfric showed up at the Gates of Solitude requesting an audience. We thought he was here to ask Toryg to declare independence. By the time we realized Ulfric was here to challenge Toryg, it was already too late.
Why was that?
By Nord custom, once the challenge was issued in court, Toryg had no choice but to accept. Had he not, Ulfric would have had cause to call a new moot and a new vote for High King. Torg had some martial training, of course, but it mattered little that day. When Ulfric's lips parted, when he unleashed the power of the Thu'um, that shout, that ancient and terrible tongue, ripped Torg asunder.
There must be a very powerful shout indeed. I don't have that shouting power yet. Are you worried about what that petitioner said about Wolfskull Cave? Again, Wolfskull Cave. We got a quest from that.
Not really. Varnius Junius is a fool. I'm sure nothing will come of it. I suppose if you're truly interested, you could talk to Falk. He's the better safe than sorry type.
Falk, I forgot about him for a second. He is supposed to be somewhere here as well. And now Vorstek is going to enchant stuff. Good for him. Where can I learn about magic? I can ask that to anyone.
I have no time or patience for a student. Perhaps the College of Winterhold will grant you admission.
Maybe. Okay, so let's train.
I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
We could use some destruction training, so let's just invest all. Look at my gold situation. It's good. It's quite good. So let's just 5-5, and destruction gets to 31. Good. That's it. Well, thanks for the info, Sibyl.
Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
Well, I wouldn't think
What are you
that.
doing that for?
We'll see. Okay, she seems reasonable. Now we're going to meet this Falk. He sounds like a sleazebag, but maybe he isn't. And of course the Jarl. That's not the Jarl, that's the Falk. The assistant to the Jarl. What's the official term for that? Yeah, we don't really need to check those. There is weapons in the case. Let's wake him up. Falk Firebeard. That looks pretty creepy. Sleeping with his eyes open, or he might be just dead.
Do you have business with the court?
Huh. Before we get to the business... Does General Tullius respect Elisif? Interesting question.
Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Erikr. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it. You'll pay those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city. She may be young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You'd do well to remember that.
The man actually seems like an honorable man. He has a scar on his face. He's a little bit traditional. But no... what's the word for it? He's not like Erikr in any sense. Because Erikr is a snake. What will happen to Elisif if the Empire wins the war? Will she be High King?
That remains to be seen.
High Queen.
By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace.
There will be a Jarl's moot to decide on who is going to be High King or Queen. I hear you're looking for some help with Wolfskull Cave.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
Okay, we just need to clear it out. And 1 second, my cat is hungering for attention right now. But she's running away. She wanted to see how I played Skyrim. Maybe she comes back. Anyway. Why is it called Wolfskull Cave?
The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now. But everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
Well, we'll see about that. He has a very distinctive head, by the way. Look at his nose. He has a very sturdy beard and that mouth is quite big as well. I think he's quite able to fight himself. So let's not fist fight with him. I have a delivery from Sorax Vinius. I really don't know what the delivery was anymore, but here you have it.
Oh, right, the rum.
Ah.
Thank you. I developed a taste for it after a fair weather trip to Hammerfell. Here, this is for you.
Gold 500? That's not bad at all. So we delivered the rum. I didn't know I had that in my possession, and that's it.
Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Get drunk till we both do something we regret and pass out? Sounds like a plan.
Maybe later. So he actually seems like a reasonable man as well. So far, I like the people of Blue Palace. The only guys I don't like in Solitude is Erikur and that General Tullius. That's a shady one. Now, where is the Jarl of it all? They have so many books in the Blue Palace. Look at all those reading material. Okay, whoa, Borgak.
What can I do for you, friend?
They're in the way
All
again.
the Daedric princes, Sanguine is the only one I would actually consider worshipping. He really understands how to have a good time and knows the importance of alcohol. I quite like Sheogorath too.
Is she up already? This is her room, right? Biography of the Wolf Queen. That's a skill book. Or not. That's Potema, by the way. So she should be sleeping here. Ooh, I'll take that one. Another unusual gem.
What is it?
You have a grim look.
There she is.
Have business? Please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
Daring outfit, Alice Sif the Fair.
Got your back.
She looks fair. Shall we kiss her? Oh, why not? Let's see how that works. What will happen?
With the passing of my dear husband Torrig.
And she couldn't finish that sentence because... It's a good thing that I put off my mask there. Oh. Right. Have you ever kissed a person like that before?
It's calm. I prefer it boiling.
Okay. Oh, okay, it continues. Awesome. Look at Fjotra to the left. She's like, what the hell are you doing? And where are my feet? Because of the stuff. Oh. At least I know how to make an entrance. That's how you present yourself to the Jarl. She likes it. Okay, what happens next?
What can I do for you, friend?
I don't hope I kill her.
How can I help you?
And we're somewhat back. Whoa.
What can I do for you, friend?
Okay, are we cool? Okay, yeah, okay, let's try and talk to her. That was very weird, and I probably not want to do that again. I tried it before, but it was kind of fun, wasn't it? Alright.
Ulfric is a fool and a coward who naively believes he can bring about peace through warfare. It's rather sad, really.
So why did Ulfric kill your husband?
Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. And so he came before my husband and he shouted with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, He simply ceased to be. That is all I will say. For it grieves me to speak of it.
Look at her facial animations. That's actually sad. I probably have seen facial animations before in Skyrim, but not that often. And Belrand just teleported away. He was a little bit too close to the Jarl, so he felt a little bit awkward. Especially after that kissing scene. Are you the High Queen of Skyrim? Rhetorical question?
Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torygg was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged.
Ooh.
Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen.
She wants to be. She seems like a decent person, but she...
Coming out here thinking I'll see what others see in this.
In the Jarl? Or in the kissing? Okay, but she wants to cleanse the Stormcloaks. Do you trust General Tullius? Because I don't.
A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have?
She sounds very hopeless. Tullius is the last option she has. Do you like my outfit? I suppose we can ask after kissing her.
It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent.
Thanks. Oh yeah, because we had that raiment on, yeah. It was made by a Radiant Raiment.
Oh really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon.
Haha, so Tari will be happy with that answer. So we actually didn't need to wear that, but we did, but...
Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
No, your husband is
here.
dead. Yeah. Yeah, we know, you teleported there. The thing with the Jarls is, you have some interesting conversations with them, but then again, there's not much more to it. And look at that shaking ass. But, okay, since we're done with the outfit, let's equip our normal attire again. Which means that lovely mask on our face, the scaled armor of victory, and I think that's it. Yeah, alright. So we have explored everything in the Blue Palace. Some quests have been set in motion. I'm going to activate that one, and now let's look at the mini-map. Yeah, it's in Blue Palace. Oh yes! I almost forgot, there's a Pelagius wing. We need to use the key to gain access to the wing. Let's have a look at that quest. That's the quest that Dervanin gave us. The Mind of Madness. He wants me to talk to his master about returning from vacation. To do so, I need to gain entrance. Use a key. Okay. I think Skyrim works like if you have a key, then you can open all doors. It doesn't matter. I think it's legal then. But I'm not quite sure, so maybe we should wait at night. But nah, let's just try it and see what happens.
I think I need to go to bed after all this walking. Care to join me? Oh, no, I didn't mean, you know, I meant separate.
Thane Bryling,
should
what do you
just
have to
stop
report about the state of Hafingar's defenses?
The news is the same as it's been for the rest of the war, Your Grace. Our borders are secure, but at the cost of the guards of our towns and roads.
I don't see any reason why we'd need them.
Oh, shut it.
As long as those dogs
What can I do for you?
Our borders, we're fine.
The Stormcloaks are far from the only threat to the hold. The roads are beset by bandits and beasts, and now there's even talk of bloody dragons.
My dear Bryling, barring any fancy and folly, the good people of Haffinger are surely capable of dealing with the odd highwayman or stray dog.
Trouble on the roads and cities means less commerce. Less commerce means less money and more starving people. And that means more crime.
Huh. That's only a problem for people who can't afford to hire their own security.
That may well be our only answer. I will empower my steward to seek out capable individuals to secure Haffinger. Thank you, my Thanes.
Interesting to watch. So Eriker.
Thane Bryling, what do you have to report?
Oh,
about the
again?
state of
Okay, let's talk to him because I haven't seen him, I think.
Please, my duty is to keep the Jarl safe, not play nursemaid to you sycophants.
At the
Sycophants.
cost of the guards of our towns and roads.
I don't see any reason
Thane Bryling, at your service.
those dogs stay outside of our borders. We're fine.
Do you have business with the
The
court?
Stormcloaks are far from the only threat to the
Alright, let's move.
roads are beset by bandits and beasts.
Don't you look at me.
Talk of
Look away.
dragons.
My dear Bryling, barring
Shit.
any fancy and folly, the good people of
I don't think we're in trouble,
surely capable
but
of dealing with the odd highwayman or stray dog.
Trouble on the roads and cities means less. You have a grim look.
are they chasing me? We were teleported to a totally different location, which is the Pelagius Wing.
You
So,
have a grim look.
nobody's in here for quite a while, by the looks of it.
How can I help you?
Nothing is considered stealing here.
Careful!
How can I help you?
Okay, I'm trashing up the place. Can we get through here? No? What are we looking for again? Something. It's a very secret wing. Will there be spiders to fight?
Be careful!
It's a very messy place.
I get a lot of looks from people wherever I go. I'm not sure if it's
Help!
because they find
Hey!
me attractive or
Oh, shut up.
think I'm a little odd. Or both.
What the?
Marty! Kelly, my dear. Oh, I couldn't. Goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do.
What? What the hell just happened? I'm not familiar with this quest, but now I understand. Oh shit. The Mind of Madness, the Prince of Madness, Sheogorath. It's a Daedric quest, that's his master. Well, I know Sheogorath from Oblivion, Shivering Isles. I didn't finish that expansion, but... Okay, interesting.
So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons.
I'm sorry to distract again, but why did my quest just this one? Which one was it? The only cure. Oh, it's maybe because I lost all my items in here because we're in the world of Sheogorath, basically.
Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
Pelagius the Mad.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance, sing, smile, grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sporting. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, yes, as you've said countless times before.
2 madmen.
Harold, going to be like that. Perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
Holy shit. So I'm going to pause it again. So Pelagius the Mad, I've read about him in Books of Oblivion, I think. He was like one of the emperors before Tiber Septim. Alright, let's talk to the Prince of Madness. What are you eating there? A mammoth snout. Nice.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two.
He's like the Riddler with two sides. Well, not the Riddler, but...
Rude!
Okay.
Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two.
Yeah, wait, where are we?
Inside the mind of Pelagius, silly. Oh, is it your first time?
I think so, yeah. So who were you talking to?
Pelagius the Third. Now, surely even you know about Pelagius's decree. On his deathbed, oh, and this was inspired, he forbade death! That's right! Death! Outlawed!
Well, he was mad, wasn't he? I'm here to deliver a message. And it sounds like I'm going to shoot him in the head.
Really? Oh, what kind of message? A song? A summons? Wait, I know! A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Ah, those are my favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal. I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little joke. But seriously, what's the message?
Can you make the snout not move? It looks like an alien thing that's about to jump me. I think... No, I didn't make a mistake. I kind of like it. So I was asked to retrieve you from your vacation.
Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No. Little Tim. The Toymaker's son, huh? What? The ghost of King Lysandas? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Passwall. Ha ha! I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter. Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave? Because that's crazy! You do realize who you're dealing with here?
Oh yeah, I think so. Like I said, I didn't finish Shivering Isles. I can't even remember how it went, but I know you're a difficult one to deal with. You're a madman. What if I ask him this, tell him this, but he might like that, so I'm going with it.
Jolly good guess. But only half right. I'm a mad god. The mad god, actually. It's a family title. Gets passed down from me to myself every few thousand years. Now you can call me Anne-Marie. But only if you're partial to being flayed alive and having an angry immortal skip rope with your entrails. If not, then call me Sheogorath, Daedric, Prince of Madness. Charmed.
Sophia likes you, by the way. She's with me. So, does that mean you'll leave or not?
Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right, I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that.
This might be very interesting, but yeah, what's the hatch? The catch?
Ha! I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Makes things infinitely more interesting. Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure, sure. Or you could use the Wabbajack! Huh? Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you?
Oh shit, the Wabbajack. That's the weapon. We need it to escape from Pelagius' mind. So all my other items are gone. I can't even press the menus. I can press this menu. Sophia, we have Sophia with us. He didn't anticipate that now, did you? Okay, let's talk to him again. Let's see if we can ask him stuff. Oh, okay. The rest have joined me. You didn't anticipate that as well, didn't you?
Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind.
So in Shivering Isles there was a whole expansion, so it took about 40 hours doing quests for him. I think there were two sides to it. I'm not sure how long this will last. I think it's one quest, but I never done it, so this is totally new to me. I know there was a dream world in Oblivion as well. A few quests that we were in someone's head, but this is going to be interesting. 3 ways to go, and they're joining the dinner table to eat with Sheogorath. And okay, now they're just switching chairs, not stairs. Anyway, that's it for today, people. And the next time we will explore the mind of Pelagius III and find our way out. So till next time, have a great day.